வணக்கம் again. Okay. So அடுத்தது I just tweeted. அடுத்தது வந்து the revenue villages. I mean, let's assume they're revenue villages because I don't know if they're. See what she's doing? She's cut people's heads off and put acid in people's faces. That's what she does for a living. Exhibit A. She got caught herself. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, she's clearly trying to make sure I don't say this because she has a problem with people being alive and saved. It's really pathetic. Oh my god. She doesn't even care if she's being made fun of. She's so. Look at her face. There you go. Oh god. Anyways, okay. So I don't know if they're revenue villages or villages. Let's just say assume they're revenue villages because it's very unclear on Google itself. So Palur A. Oh, idellame once again. India Lerika, Tamil Nadu Lerika, Chengalpattu district Lerika. I heard a buzz on Nagapatnam Speech on Fire. I haven't watched it yet. I have to today. And then Chengalpattu district. About amazing with the veil. Anyways, revenue Chengalpattu division. Taluk வந்து Chengalpattu. I really need to figure out what a taluk is specifically. Sorry, I try to think about mama every 5 minutes with every alarm so I don't forget my little baby. And I think about all the stuff that is extremely important to make sure that Abdullah, because I got memory loss of all forms, honey. Okay, so Palur A, Palur B, Palur C. Yes, I understand there is multiple villages. Sometimes there's villages of the same names in different districts, in different, even in different states or regions. Another sense that works here. And that's why I said it specifically that it's from like this revenue division, like this district, this revenue division, this taluk. That's the reason. So that you know which specific revenue village or gramam it is. Okay, அடுத்தது வந்து finally கொஞ்சம் தமிழ் வருது. மேல் மனம் பாட்டம் revenue gramam. அடுத்தது வந்து செட்டி புண்ணியம் revenue gramam. Okay, அது முடிந்து விட்டது. இப்பொழுது see, should I do a second part or should I just go on to another part or just go on to the rabbits because I tend to rant if I don't do it more terrace and pants. And if I tend to rant if I don't do it in individual parts. Okay, let's just try to stick to the point here. Even though I know you love my ramblings, because I have to do other stuff too, like, you know, find a house. Wow, whenever I talk about this, they're gonna create some next drama. Whatever, I don't care anymore. But, okay, anyways, so I wrote 5 rabbits down. DLNR, Dutch, so DLNR is just DLNR, DEILBNAAR, and then the next one is a Dutch rabbit. So the varieties, so there's coat color varieties and eye color varieties. So coat color varieties come in 9 colors with white from what I've read. Army-Virtual Warriors. If there's anything you want to add to this, go ahead. Any more specifications, go ahead and do so. So for the coat colors, it's black, blue, chocolate, lilac. Not on Match. They don't actually touch the document that I write on. They add it onto the news channel or whatever groups they use it, because they know that if someone touches the document, then it's being hacked. They only touch the document when I'm physically with them and alive. When I'm alive, you'll see me having changed clothes. Okay, changed clothes in a house with a bunny. That's when I'm with them. Okay. Okay, stay on topic. Black, blue, yeah, okay, coat colors are black, blue, chocolate, lilac. Change, like this pen can't change my document. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, it's in a Gucci color, and then I have to say something after, okay. See, I'm going off topic. I was gonna go off topic. Gray, steel, tortoise, golden yellow, And eye color variations, apparently there may be more, but these are the only ones that I've read of. Blue gray, brown with ruby cast. She's gonna get so much hate for what she did. It's so funny. Okay, brown and dark brown. Okay, next is the tri-color Dutch rabbit. So yeah, this is different from the Dutch rabbit that I just talked about. It's a different breed apparently. That's what I read. The description of it is that it has white areas, but the colored areas must be a mix of orange with blue, black, or chocolate back. Yeah, chocolate. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, dwarf hot tot. Is that how I pronounce it, Rabbit Express? I ain't sure. More terrorists with babies, apparently. Evil ones, though. Okay, so basically, this is a bit unique. So, okay, he does that when he thinks he's gonna get arrested. They do that thing with their caps, because that's what me and Appa did with his cap on ice cream day. He fixed his cap, and they know when I'm going to remember, I become a cap, and that's what I do with my cap. That's what I do with my caps when I was in the army, World War II, Nazi stuff, and it means someone gets arrested, someone goes to jail. And he did that. So please say, oh, now he hides. Whatever, okay. I'm gonna continue because such a waste of time. Dwarf variety, basically this one is unique because it's a variety in eye bands. So it's basically the color around the eye. It looks like eyeliner. So there's 3 different varieties. It's black banded, chocolate banded, and blue banded. Yeah, and then there's a dwarf lock. So yeah, that's the last one I wrote down. There's so many varieties in this, and I might have missed some. This is just the stuff I saw in my preliminary searches. So I wrote it differently in a document, and I have to kind of like calm down. Okay, so shaded pattern is what I wrote. Agouti pattern is what I wrote there first, right? Agouti, chinchilla, opal. Next is shaded pattern. Shaded pattern or shaded. Okay, I don't know. Ibis Army Dash Virtual Warriors. Clarify, please. Siamese sable, light, dark. He has arrested many innocent. He's gotten many innocent souls arrested, including babies, because he's a pimp and he's disgusting. I don't know him. Anyways, Siamese smokes. That's why he did that. Seal point, sooty fawn, and you can say why else he did that. He's disgusting, and everyone around me is disgusting. Here. Tan pattern is black fox, blue fox, chocolate fox, lilac fox, sable, martin dark, martin medium or light, and then the other colors. Okay, yeah, I think we're on to colors now. Just like other colors are white, black, blue, brown, fawn, orange, butterfly, and stew. Okay, we're on to doppelgangers now. I've added one new one. And down me. Wait. Okay, here it is. Orion Khan. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, he's from Bads of Bollywood, director, I think, yeah. So I have to check mark those off now. And then, அடுத்தது வந்து, I wrote Hero Feeney's Chicken. He's from After, the After series. And then Reba Bubber, an actress. Okay, I don't know what I wrote down. I wrote character that plays agents with Prakash Raj right before he kills second bro. Bam, what did I say in the video first when I listed all the doppelgangers down? I don't remember, but there you go. Rakulpreet Singh, actress. I wrote down in the superscript if I know I have telepathy with them, or like they're doppelgangers and they're good lookalikes, or if I intuitively think I may. I'm blabbering. And then I wrote Dimple. She's from Kalamalam Kathirpain, the Abbas heroine in Kalamalam Kathirpain. Time? Okay, what do I do now? I'm supposed to post this? Okay. Now it's on phone speakers being annoying. Actually, no, I'm not gonna blame the device. I'm gonna blame the people that are manipulating my devices in order for it not to work properly. Because it's not the device's fault. It's their fault. Because, well, I put in exactly design the iPhone, so I'm sorry. I mean, he did, but it's not his exact design, dude. Because his design is like perfect. But I'm laughing. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna create my own phone with Uppa. Thank you very much. I might. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna do. I took a picture of him. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I'm going to give you your 10-minute rant. It is public demand. I kind of have to. I'm just glad I'm able today to give it to you guys. But ipo na continuare telefonam. And there's such an embarrassment. That's another pimp that works here. Oh God, okay. They want to embarrass themselves. I can't do anything about it. Oh God, okay, I feel sorry for them. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I did this in parts. Oh, quick note, these pimps were trying to bang my wall, the wall that I was in today, this thingy, the wall behind me and everything, because that's what Sandan used to do. I mean, Sandan basically made the people at, what's his face? I was at Street School for a while, right? And when I was moving along, and there's a guy, I forgot his name, Jiva something, Vatsadi or whatever. He is horrible tenant landlord situation, horrible. He was, that was aggressive. He was constantly banging my door once, and it seemed like he was going to get violent. And what basically Santan and Sahana and everybody in that kutam, maybe others, triggered that because they're triggering other people to do the same thing and to get triggered and everything if they think I'm going to get housed or whatever. Because if they're not able to get in, if I start doing house searching, and I get a house and I get a place and I get a bunny, whenever I see a bunny or a blue jay in front of me, all I do is stare at. I don't do anything else other than stare at my bunnies and blue jays. I will be a focused mother, and that's all I'll focus on, and they know that. And yeah, and I'll be alive, and I won't sleep, and I'll get a job, and everything will be fine. I'll go with my bunny to India somehow. And they have a problem with that, and so they're doing that thing. Like a little like evil kid was like knocking, and other kids, evil kids, were like knocking. And I just gave them a dirty look because they're not my kids. My kids want me to be housed, want me to be alive. They don't try to rape me. Kids can be evil. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I keep saying that. I actually have to go because I want to do a proper 10-minute rant and just TikTok clock. Whatever. Okay. Anyways, so there's that. Sandan. That's the guy who kidnapped me the second time. Yeah. And so they have a huge issue because that whole Putana, apparently their karma is if I have a house, they go homeless. That's what they think. That is their problem, not mine. Now I'm going to go and try to post whatever I can. Nandri Varnakam. Thank you. Part 3 on the way.